G'day guys, this is Angus and this is another replay that I've got for you today. This one is me being a scout and succeeding and then failing rather dismally. So you'll see some good scout play and some very bad scout play in this. As you can see, I'm in my M5 Stuart. I'm running it with camo net and binoculars. And I'm in a tier 5 game. So there's a lot of tier 3s and 4s around, as well as the tier 5. So that's heartening. I might have something to shoot at, but I might also, hopefully, be able to spot some things. Anyway, so, round we come. La-di-da. Speed this up because it's not really doing anything. Right, okay, so we've had... First spot is down there in that sort of heavy tank road, tank destroyer road down on the left hand side there. That's actually a really challenging piece of terrain, and it's part of this map I've never really got my head around, because I first saw that and I saw all the heavy tanks heading down there when I was driving my heavy tank, and I thought, right, clearly that's where you head. And you go down and you push through, and then you come around and you support all the guys who are fighting out here in this more open area. What I discovered is that instead of being heavy tank road, it's actually more tank destroyer road, and you get shot up absolutely horrendously, and it's really hard to make progress there. And yet it's important to tie up the tank destroyers there, otherwise they come out into this open area and have shots on you. And tend to waste the teams. So to be honest, I'm really not sure the best way to go forward here. So I've decided I want to see if I can get up to the lighthouse there, and I'll have a pretty good view on everything. But there's Pens1C who's clearly decided the same thing. So I'm going to come up this hill. There we go. Oh, I can't drive for shit. That's alright. Okay, T26 comes up. Alright, nail him. 173 damage, and I'll back off, and see if we can get him again. Yes, thank you. So, I've got a kill, and right, everything is going nicely. So we come up this hill, let's see what we can see here. What do we see? We see a Panzer 3, SU-76. I'm zooming in on the Panzer 3, miss. Okay, back off, because you know you've just become visible the moment you shoot. Look, there's a 1C right up there. I think he's going to do a cliff dive when he sees me coming. SU-76 is shooting at me. So far so good. Right. So we've got a KV-1, T1 Heavy, T82 around there. That 1C is still here. Not really getting to my armor much. We can only signal nearby vehicles. Okay, he's done my viewpoint. He's done my viewpoint and he's done my radio man, but they're knocked out. There we go, I get him. Okay. Right. Sitting up here. Okay, someone's been able to shoot me. Oh. Back up. What are we going to do? Wait for the binoculars to come up and I can see no one. Alright. Get over here, right, fix the engine. Binos went up, didn't see anything. Move forward. Okay, wait for the binos to come up. Oh, there's a Panzer 3 over there. Zoom on in. Yes! Very nice. And again, he's knocked out. It's T82. Probably get through that pretty easy. Enemy armor one shot, destroyed. One kill. Now, there's KV-1 over there. I just can't hurt him. But if I come over here, there's a T49. Now I know I can hurt that T49. There's also an SU-76. Okay, so I'm shooting at that T49. I've just become visible. And guys, remember that KV-1? Remember that KV-1? I didn't. I ignored him. So when you're up there, obviously, ignore KV-1s at your own peril. So there was some good scouting moments in that, and some extremely poor scouting moments in that. So let's move on to the post-game stats. Okay, so here we are, post-game stats. So as you can see, I got 4 kills. I got some spotting damage, very little spotting damage, I think, on that KV1 though. Somebody else was shooting him, that's good. Yeah, 4 kills and no more than 2 shots for any of the targets that I actually hit. But as you can see, 47,500 credits, and that's times 5 because of the bonus event they're having. I think it's in celebration of the denial of service attacks on War Thunder. Oops, did I say that? No, I'm sure they're not doing that. And the 5,200 XP because it was, yeah, times 5. And so we move on. So I came second in terms of XP and third in terms of damage done. So it was KV1 that beat me, which is fair enough. And I did 826 damage. And we had the new flak bus, the tier 5 enemy, tier 5 German uh, tank destroyer who did 1,000 damage. So all in all, not too bad. And that KV1 who killed me, he got another 2 kills, but he only did 234 XP. But yeah, he did just fine. Finally, so I fired 10 shots, 7 hits, 1 splash damage, which was nice. 7 hits, 7 penetration. So I never fired at anything basically that I wasn't going to penetrate, including things like the heavies, the T1 heavy, the KV1. Just forget about it. You're never going to do any damage to that. Okay, so yeah, 7 direct hits, and I received 32 hits for 9 penetrations. 23 non-penetrating hits. That is, of course, the Panzer 1C shooting me all the time. Potential damage received was 622. Yeah, spotted 4 enemies, damaged 4 enemies, destroyed 4 enemies. 323 spotting damage. So yeah, that was a fun game, which was brought short by, of course, my stupidity by forgetting about that KV1. So I really should have hidden myself better. But oh well, you live, you learn.